set? Okay, good morning. Welcome to the Public Service Commission's administrative meeting for August 7th, 2024. Our first item is to approve the minutes of our meeting of July 31st, 2024. Commissioner Sushman,
Aye.
Commissioner Barbe,
Aye.
Commissioner Richard.
Aye.
I vote aye.
Morning, Mr. Chair. There's one item on today's consent agenda. It's an application from Settlers Trail Wind Farm LLC for certification of a renewable energy facility.
And regarding item 1, I move that we approve the application and issue a renewable energy facility ID certification number. Direct the applicant to establish a REC account with PJM Gas within 30 days of certification, and direct the applicant to notify the commission within 30 days if the information on which the application is based has changed. Commissioner Sushman.
Aye.
Commissioner Barbe.
Aye.
Commissioner Richard.
Aye.
I vote aye.
And on the administrative agenda, items 2 through 4 are requests for approval of net excess generation accrual election forms from respectively the Potomac Edison Company, Baltimore Gas and Electric Company, and finally Potomac Electric Power Company and Delmarva Power and Light Company.
Good morning, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. Eric Delgado on behalf of staff. On June 24th and on June 25th, 2024, the Baltimore Gas and Electric Company, the Potomac Edison Company, the Delmarva Power and Light Company, and the Potomac Electric Power Company filed proposed net excess generation accrual election forms for Commission approval. The filings follow the Commission's letter order issued on September 27, 2023, that approved the tariff changes that the utilities submitted to comply with Senate Bill 143. As a reminder, the bill enabled eligible customer generators to accrue net excess generation indefinitely as an alternative accrual method to the 12-month accrual method. Additionally, the bill enabled community solar programs to accrue excess generation in the same manner as eligible customer generators, in other words, in the same manner as net metering. In the letter order, the Commission directed staff to begin the process of creating accrual election forms for customers to provide their preferred accrual method, which would be approved at a later date. Following the Commission's letter order, staff and utilities have worked with members of the net metering working group to develop the accrual election forms that the utilities will provide customers to select or change their accrual method for net metering and community solar programs. It is staff's understanding that the parties participating in the net metering working group do not object to the proposed net excess generation accrual forms proposed by the utilities. Staff finds the utilities' proposed excess generation accrual election forms adequate for customers to report their preferred accrual method for net metering and community solar programs. Staff recommends that the Commission direct PEPCO and Delmarva to include a version number and dates on the accrual forms consistent with with BGE's and PE's proposed accrual election forms, and to submit clean copies of the forms. Staff recommends that the Commission approve BGE's and PE's accrual election forms unmodified and approve PEPCO and Delmarva's accrual election forms as modified by staff, all with an effective date of August 7th, 2024. Thank you, and I'm available for any questions.
So, any questions for staff?
Can I just maybe just one clarifying question? You say it's your understanding that the working group is okay with these changes.
Yeah.
Are there any risks to not knowing? I mean, it seems like it's an important kind of evolution of this program, and we're implementing a law. Can you just help me get a little more clarity what you mean by it's your understanding about what the work group,
So
how they feel about this?
the proposed forms were submitted or
Okay.
shared with the working group for
Okay.
to provide feedback and review. Our work group leader sent out an email to all the parties
Okay.
asking if there were any objections or changes to the forms. there were none.
Okay.
So with that,
Okay, well, that helps me understand how you got to that understanding, so thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Oh, actually, we have a,
Yeah, actually, why don't you take the middle seat, and if you guys, does that microphone move around? So, yeah. Actually, I was just going to turn to you folks, see if you had any comments. So.
Good morning again, Commissioners. I'm Brock Miller on behalf of the Office of People's Counsel. To answer Commissioner Richards' question, I participate in the work group. We reviewed them, we gave feedback, we went back and forth with the other participants, kind of worked out whatever issues we have, and we came to an agreement on what we thought was a reasonable and an appropriate form.
great, thank you, I appreciate that.
Sure, thank you.
information.
Okay, so let me do this. Does the representative from either PE or Baltimore Gas and Electric have anything you want to say? Okay. So let me deal with 2 and 3 first. So regarding item 2, I move we approve the company's proposed net generation accrual election form with an effective date of August 7th, 2024. Commissioner Sushman.
Aye.
Commissioner Barbe.
Aye.
Commissioner Richard.
Aye.
I vote aye. Regarding item 3, I move we approve the company's proposed net generation accrual election form with an effective date of August 7th, 2024. Commissioner Sussman.
Aye.
Commissioner Barbe.
Aye.
Commissioner Richard.
Aye.
I vote aye. And so, does Pepco have any comments on what staff suggested for?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman and Commissioners. Matthew Seegers appearing for Pepco and Delmarva Power. We appreciate staff's analysis, and we have no objection to including the version number and date on our forms.
So regarding item 4, I move we approve the company's proposed net generation accrual election forms with an effective date of August 7th, 2024. Second, direct the companies to include a version number and date on the accrual election form consistent with the Baltimore Gas and Electric Company and Potomac Edison Company proposed accrual election forms, and direct the companies to submit clean copies of the forms to the commission. Commissioner Sushman.
Aye.
Commissioner Barbe.
Aye.
Commissioner Richard.
Aye.
I vote aye. And with that, the administrative meeting is adjourned. So, those of you who are here for our second event, why don't we start in like 10 minutes? You may have to
Okay.
some room for arrangement.
Amanda or Andrew, are you on?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay,
trying to shut
so-
down the live feed, Commissioner, but
Yeah. I'm having trouble hearing everyone except the chair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I agree. Me also.
Okay, all right. Let me see if we can.
we'll try to address that.
We'll try and fix that. So.
Okay. All right. So.
I mean, I think it might be helped if people just speak right in front of the microphone. That might be
Yeah.
the solution.
Yeah, I've actually noticed that, so I'm going to try and see what we can do about that. So.
Okay. So I'm going to just stay on, but I'm leaving the room,
Oh, yeah.
or I'll stop my video.
Oh, yeah, you might want to do that. Oh, I see. We got two.
Push the button in the room. The circle or the pause button? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
No, I get it.
All right, well, I pressed the pause button.
Wait.
So it's people have to speak like as loud as they can.
Okay.
Jen was saying they're very like one directional, so if you're not right on top of them, they fly away. Because like when we were testing.